was something else. Because Priestess is actually really, really strong in the trial lane. Not just of her range right clicks, but because her spells actually give you a lot of utility careful because an Enigma rotation really does change things around. And Ice, he is caught out.
Yeah, he's going to get the initial slow thrown on him from the Sticky Napalm and the Venomous Gale. Looks like the rest of DK might be moving in to engage this. I'm not sure this favors them, but nice arrow is going to catch No-Tail. The first blood will go into Hani catching Ice. With No-Tail and Trixie getting immediately two-man stunned by the Alchemist. MMY will be the next to fall. Too many Napalm stacks for him to get away, and it looks like they want to chase in on a Lanham. No, they're not going to dive quite that far. They know the respawns are coming out. Everyone is level 1 to go. And yeah, especially with Ice pushing up so far, but he's going to get Trixie. He's just going to hit him to death. He didn't have the Shikuchi ready. Was he trying to save the mana?
So No-Tail throws out a Gale, but pretty much to no avail. Although,
Mushi's going to be in a lot of trouble. That move speed coming out from the Boots of Travel. The Gale kept Mushi in range just long enough for Hani to get that in. The regen from that Alchemist ultimate making him very, very hard to bring down, but he is going to fall to the 3-hero rotation of Fnatic. 3-hero rotation coming in, though, between Era... Oh, Hani's coming in as well. We have No-Tail, Fly, Era, Hani. Is he going to get the stun in time? All right, he is going to go down. He had an invis of some kind running, but now... All right, he's got the Mirana ultimate, but unfortunately, the Slidar ultimate going to be canceling that out. The minus armor, all the nuke damage, too much. Elder Titan does fall. You were talking about they needed to gank up Ice.
It's definitely one of the most efficient item choices in any sorts of Dota games. So it's definitely underrated and sometimes overlooked in what it can give you.
Burning just barely getting caught out of that leap, and he is probably going to go down. He doesn't have any sort of escape to get out of there. Does manage to pop his Midas right beforehand, making sure he keeps that GPM up. But another good rotation. We saw a smoke gank coming out of No-Tail, Fly, and...
But now No-Tail is going into the pit trying to do something, but I think he's going to get caught out alone. None of his teammates are ready, and he got way too aggressive looking at low HP heroes, but I think he forgot the fact that his Gale only... well, he's actually maxing that spell. So his ward is...
Era going to get the stun just as he comes out of that lasso, and that is going to be no chance for that Elder Titan to get free. He will go down the mid lane. Another pickup for Fnatic, answering the kill on No-Tail with a kill of their own. But coming at all. Earth Splitter going to be dropped just in case. Of course, the invisibility was running from the Weaver, but it wasn't enough. He tried to get the time-lapse off just in time, but in the end, picked off by the Earth Splitter before it went off. Excellent coordination and timing from Mushi and Ice. Yeah, of course, if the Slidar goes in first, I was expecting them to do the whole, Hani goes in first and then Era blinks on top. But if the Slidar goes in first, make sure the stun is there. If he catches someone like Mirana so that Hani can get the perfected. Oh, Hani going to get the lasso off on MMY. The Mirana ultimate is going to come up. The Slidar ultimate didn't go. They didn't throw the Slidar ultimate to make sure that they could still get the sight off. And oh, no, it is up now. My bad. And he does get picked off right there, MMY, but No-Tail going to die in the background as well. The Alchemist going to pick off that Venomancer. Support for support, although I think it's a bigger deal for MMY to be down. I think he's been more effective in a lot of these fights than the Venomancer. Although if they... No, okay, yeah. They're too far away to get anything done. Oh, did see a blink coming in from Lanham. He gets the stun off. The Midnight Pulse is dropped. Mushi going to try and throw a stun, gets him. The Stomp did catch No-Tail. The Splitter might catch him as well. He is going to go down. Does get the ultimate off onto both Burning, Ice, and he got Lanham as well. So that Blink Dagger not going to go off cooldown for quite a while until that Venomancer ultimate finishes. And DK does defend the tower and get a kill out of that. Fnatic can do. What does the Weaver go from here to make some space right here? Because I feel it is really on Trixie's back. It looks like Burning actually might be in trouble very quickly. He did get pushed into the woods. It looks like he is going to go down. Didn't have the leap available. So that is a pick-off that I think Fnatic needs, but I don't think it's enough. I think they need more than that. And I think on a Fly coming out of that Enigma. Fly definitely going to go down. The combination of the stun from the Alchemist and the Fade Bolt coming out of the Rubik made him very, very easy to pick off. Hani might be in trouble right now. He's trying to blink back. Does force staff himself away. With all that move speed from the Boots of Travel, he'll be able to get out. But that means that his mobility items are on cooldown for a little bit longer. Mushi is just going to tear away at this mid tower. He gets a quick stun out on Hani. The Firefly is now over, so he's not going to feel too comfortable initiating. Ice does get a stomp. Doesn't actually manage to hit anyone with it. Oh no, he hits No-Tail. Gets the Earth Splitter off again. The stun is going to come out from Enigma, but they aren't going to commit. Maybe just try and get this tower. They're going to give Fnatic the deny, but at the same time, that's another objective down for Fnatic, and they just can't be feeling comfortable. Era now getting stomped on. I don't think DK is going to commit, but is this just a slow kind of gasping death for Fnatic? How do they turn this around? What do they need to do? Never mind, Hani. Never mind, Hani going to go in. Now. Yeah, nice black hole catches both Trixie and No-Tail, and not going to be able to get any of that damage out from that Weaver. Very, very unfortunate for Fnatic. Alchemist picking up a double kill right there, and Mushi showing just how tanky he is. Look at... Yeah, that Weaver's going to be the next target. The black hole going to be burned to make sure he can't get anything done. The Lincoln's was already burned. Stun coming out from Mushi, and he just gets slap chopped to death right there by that Alchemist, who now is just hitting way harder than he was at least one fight ago, since he's actually building some damage items, and that
Still has the Aegis and they're aware. But let's see how this fight happens.
Oh yeah, they do get the catch out on MMY. The stun is going to come in and hit Era, but the BKB was popped just in time. They are going to take out the Rubik. Lan trying to get in, pops his BKB, gets off the Shiva's guard. Fly pops the ultimate, but he's taking a lot of return damage, not really getting a lot done with it. So in the end, all that is Trixie going down and then MMY going down. So in the end, ended up being a much, much better exchange for DK. They also got that top tower right before anything happened. Mushi, though, gonna stun himself. It's not over yet. Hani getting a lot of napalm charges on Mushi right here. Do get the freeze off from the Crystal Maiden, but can they even kill him? He's so tanky. The Mirana comes in. All of this damage coming out. No Tail gonna go down. The Aegis was popped on Hani. And as you said, Batrider without spells is a very sad Batrider. Maybe he can get away thanks to the nice stun coming out from Era, but Era gonna be the next to fall. A beautiful sleep from Ice 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 catches two. Is Hani gonna go down as well? It looks like it. Yes, he's gonna get finished off. Mushi will fall to the Firefly, but in the end, that is a complete wipe for DK against Fnatic. They lost a couple of heroes to...
He wants to commit. Of course they can. Burning's picked up a nice extra item as well, and Trixie's going behind the lines, but all this is going to do is... MMY! Wow. I'm surprised that just happened the way it did.
I didn't actually see the MMY pick off. What
yeah,
happened?
Trixie just walked.
He's going to be looking for a pick-off on someone. No Tail looks like
this is the perfect
Trixie
position.
In a bad position. Oh, they get the black hole off on Trixie. Totally happy to burn that solo black hole. He burns the second one, catches both Fly and Trixie. Damage not quite being applied. Arrow is going to fly, hit that Weaver. The lift is going to come through to help finish him off. Fly channeling that ultimate with the Ghost Scepter running, but it's just not enough. Gets picked off by the Earth Splitter. Not a single death coming off on DK. Trixie has to buy back, but we have the dead Venomancer, the dead Crystal Maiden, two supports down. The Mirana ultimate going to allow DK to back off. Double Shivas as well. Burning fires an arrow. Doesn't hit anyone, just goes through Fnatic. But Mushi just going to pop the rage, go right in. Freeze will come out from the Crystal Maiden. Damage is being put out by both Burning and Mushi. The minus armor is going onto that tower. The fort runs. Hani going to try and go in and get the last. He's going to take a whole lot of damage in the meantime. The black hole whiffed! The first black hole whiffed! The Batrider does go down. Mirana does pick off the tower, so no deaths coming off from DK, but that was just so unfortunate right there. I mean, the cheese... No, it was just the regen coming out from Mushi. It's too much. Too much. I wanted to check if the cheese had been used and not a single thing, so that they did waste the initial black hole, which is a big deal. But they can still push with one black hole, I feel. I mean, they have all this minus armor. They have the stronger team. Sleep doesn't catch anyone. Maybe they just want to back off now that they've gotten that tower. Maybe they're feeling that this isn't quite the time they want to push. Although Mushi's Chemical Rage is back up. What do you think? Go or no go?
I think this is go time. The Batrider's last was down for another 10 seconds, and as you said, the second black hole is already online, so this time it's going to be used for counter initiation for sure. And speaking of which, Ice 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 is just being a complete nuisance with those things in distance.
Yeah, no tail immediately getting bursted down. Fly shortly going to fall to that damage coming out from Burning. The Flaming Lasso catches Mushi, and beautiful black hole, catching both Era and Hani. Huge trits coming out from Burning, destroying the Batrider. Era will quickly fall, and Fnatic calling the GGs. DK remains undefeated here at MLG Columbus, starting off day 2 in our round robin. What a game, man. And, I mean, we said it throughout the course of the game. You said it over and over. Fnatic didn't seem to hit their timing. Break it down.